Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. Okay, so this is what happened. So I recorded this playthrough, I started posting it as a commentary-less playthrough, and people complained, and then I realized it shouldn't be a commentary-less playthrough, it should be a post-commentary playthrough. And the reason it's post-commentary is because these videos took me a long time, and a lot of tries to produce, so live commentary wouldn't have necessarily worked. But why are we playing Rabbids Go Home again? It's a good question. It's a great question. It's a fantastic question. And the reason is because my original playthrough falls way short of the 31,750 kind of perfect score level. So, playing again will allow us to exceed that level. We do exceed that level at the end of this playthrough. Guaranteed. So, now, first off, let me explain something. You don't... 31,750 feet is the actual perfect score for the game. However, the last level does allow you to exceed the perfect score. So you can make up for not getting perfect levels a little bit with the last level, and we do that. There's like 5 levels that we don't get perfect. I'm going to say that because otherwise you're going to see them and go like, how could this be a perfect game, Vertical Sandwich, if you didn't get perfect scores at every level? Well, it can, because that's the way it works. And I will be going through the technique you use to exploit that part of the game. It was put in, I'm pretty sure it was put in on purpose to give you wiggle room. So in case you're not familiar with this game, you haven't watched the other LP, the whole idea is these Rabbids are going to run around collecting things and build a tower to the moon so they can sleep there. Yes, and everybody's behind this. So, we had to play through the introduction stage. This actually, this is the only thing I didn't record in my actual run-through. And I had to go back and start another new guy to record this. So this is the only thing that actually isn't in the file. Like, I did get 150 in the introduction in my file, but I didn't record it because I started this just kind of as a lark, thinking I would just do it to see and make a video about the end. And then when I realized I would be playing for so long and I could be producing so many videos and people would really like to see the perfect runs of the levels, that's when I decided to start doing this. Now again, this is post-commentary, so it won't have anything to do with... I can't tell you exactly. Sometimes I won't be able to tell you what happened. But... And this is the intro, so... I mean, what happened was the game started. That's what happened. It was the introduction. So, other than that, I actually was surprised at the replayability of this game as far as going for perfect levels. And some of the stuff, like there were some levels. There was a level in my LP where my score was like 650 feet, which you get 600 automatically. It was a horrible score. Also, I was shocked at what we did in, and we'll get there, but what we did in the last Bubble Bed level, which was in my original LP. I looked at that level and said, there's no way I can ever do well enough at this level. This actually, it was my 4th attempt at a 31,750 run. So, 4 attempts, fourth time was a charm. I managed to get into I managed to break 30,000 in those other attempts. I just couldn't. I couldn't figure out what I needed to figure out. There are, we will talk, too, about, there are some other kind of, well, we'll talk towards the end. There are some other kind of exploitable things in the actual game. I don't know that they would have necessarily helped us very much in the levels that we didn't 100%. The ones that we did without kind of exploiting the one really exploitable glitch in the game. Which, again, may very well be there on purpose, because you can, again, the last level will give you credit for extra points earned by exploiting that glitch. So, now, there are, aside from, because obviously if you total up the levels, there's something like, oh, I don't know, it's like 28? 28,000 points? Maybe it's 30. Could be 30. It must be 30. And then there are 3 bonus levels. This one's included. There's this, and then keep on piling, and I don't know what the other one is. It's the water one. And they all offer you 150 points possible. So that's 750. So then there's 1,000 left unaccounted for, and those are in the 3 different city areas. You have to collect, like what you collect out of the cities counts. It takes account of your highest ever collection that you leave the city with, so, because you'll end up going back into the cities and obviously not collecting anything or collecting very few things because you're just trying to get to a level. So, and again, we're going to deal with all of those. We're going to show all those cities. We're going to show the bonus levels. Obviously, we're showing this introduction. It's taken me an awful long time. But that's okay. That's okay. It's not about. If it was about speed, we'd be in trouble because like some of these levels are going to take me 20 minutes to get 1,000 items out of. So, and there are theoretically in a 1,000-point level, there are actually only 400 points worth of items because the large item at the end is always 600 feet. Which the idea that anything that you could pick up at a shopping cart is 600 feet tall is unbelievable. But we're not here to judge the physics of Rabbids Go Home. Or are we? I don't know. Maybe we are. So here we go. And this is like, now these animations, I'm not going to show, like I'll show these animations as they happen in levels. The things like picking up baby dolls and, you know, screaming at babies and things like that. But what I'm not going to show after this video is the sewer animation after. Like, I won't be showing that because it's super redundant. It's just a loading screen. The only thing that changes is what's, you know, what the rabbits are pushing. It's not. So here we go. So we can get to 146, and I think I can't find. I think I have to go back through this whole stupid thing to find the last 4. It's just like a squid. There's like a squid I missed somewhere. And that was the case with a lot of these levels. I mean, I know there were at least 3 levels I re-recorded because I got 999 feet. So, and I re-recorded them to get 1,000. I mean, to just, it was more for the run. It wasn't because I needed the extra foot. Like I said, I actually end up beating the max score by almost 100. It's ridiculous. The best you could possibly do, apparently, according to the best research I could do, the best you could possibly do in the game is 31,875 feet, which beats the max score by 125. That's the extra you can earn in the glitched last level. So we don't do that well, but we get an extra 105 points out of it, I think. Oh wait, there's something else then. Like that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, no, then I improved a bunch of my scores. That's right. That's right. I went back and improved a bunch of my scores. So you actually might not see my high point total. I'm not sure. I'll try to get it in here somewhere. But like I said, this is done. This is all filmed. At the time that I'm recording this, this entire thing is filmed. I'm not giving you a hypothetical run. This run is done. It's done. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, you can't watch this and say, like, oh, is he gonna get to 31.7? Like, I do. Like, I absolutely do. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. Yeah, I was really worried here that I couldn't go back. Like, because, you know, there is a possibility. I don't know if there is a possibility in the introduction level that you can get to a point where you would miss an item. I mean, this is a little ridiculous, all this running around. I probably could have cut. Probably should have cut. But then you wouldn't know where the thing I missed was. But there it is. Hiding in the bushes. Ta-da! 150. And we can't go right through there. It's a shame, but I mean, they're pretty close. So there we go. Introductory level cleared out. Now we have made a pile of stuff. And this is definitely one of the things you don't want to not, like, there are only a few things that you can never go back and do, and the introduction may be one of them. The first city is also one of them, and that's rough. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over that in detail in video 6. So, actually, this will take us logically to the first city, but at this point in the game, you can't get all 200 items out of the first city, so you got to come back to it later. And we will. We'll come back to it at the appropriate time, and we'll talk about that. So, oh no, this doesn't take us to the city. This takes us straight into the first level. That's right. Then we go to the city. I don't know, because I cut these all up as separate things. So. But I'll see you guys for the next video, also post-commentary. And, you know, we'll be climbing on up, I guess. So you guys take care, and thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.